Where do we even start with this one? A few days ago, the LSU Tigers won the national championship. A video surfaced of Odell handing out money to players.
Let me see it. Let me see it.
But that's not where it ends. New Orleans police on Thursday issued an arrest warrant for Cleveland Browns wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr. on a complaint of simple battery. So I wanted to bring in my friend Zach, who played Division I sports and has dealt with the NCAA, and see what he thinks about this whole situation. Honestly, there's so many other stories. The fact that this is the headline right now just blows my mind, but I do hope you guys enjoy the video. Basically, Zach, from what I've gathered, he was in the locker room and I guess they were smoking cigars in there, and that's not legal in New Orleans. So the officer, I think he was the security guard, was kind of being an ass and telling players to stop. And Odell slapped him in the ass. What did you see?
Oh, I saw a video. It was the video of what happened. Everybody was celebrating. Odell was in the LSU locker room. Everybody's having a great time. I mean, they just made college football history, going 15-0 and everything. And Odell the officer like bends down to talk to somebody or pick something up, and Odell just right behind him just smacked him right on the ass.
Bro, I also read that apparently, like, do you know the song Neck? Like that LSU song they like to play, like the one that, I don't know. It's a song that apparently Odell got escorted out of the band section because he was yelling and screaming at the band director to play it. So Odell was on something, but it's such a stupid, I think it's so dumb that they're issuing, an arrest for that. But hey, you know what? That's our headline today. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the dumbest thing he did, though, that night.
No, it's definitely not. Of course, the real story is the handing out money. So originally, someone at LSU said it was fake money. Did you read that? And then Joe Burrow went on and said it was real. Did you see that?
Yeah, Joe Burrow came out and said that it was real money, and I think it was like a lineman or a linebacker who said that, oh, I'm pretty sure it's just fake. And I mean, as you know, I'm a former collegiate athlete.
Of course.
So this is a not sensitive topic, but the NCAA I'm not saying that Odell's not in the wrong, but the NCAA is also in the wrong for this. So it's Odell's civil obedience when there is an unlawful law to help the people. And I'm not saying that Odell is in the right either, because he definitely should not have just handed out probably like $800 in cash to multiple players on the field with cameras everywhere. But the people who are saying that Odell is 100% in the wrong, it's all his fault, I'm sorry, but you didn't live that life of being woken up at 6 a.m. for workouts, doing 3 days, going to classes, and having people like the NCAA, ESPN, and stores and companies making millions off of you, and you not making a single dime off of it.
Yeah.
And the coaches, Dabo Sweeney and Coach O, I can never pronounce his name, made over $1 million in bonuses.
Did they really?
That night alone. Yeah.
That
night alone, they made over $1 million. And the players are out there like, yeah, the coaches do all the hard work. Coaches do hard work as well. But I mean, the players are the ones that put in their bodies out on the line. Like, look at the Clemson receiver who got nailed on that play by the LSU guy. Like, they put their body out there and they do 3 days, they do 4 days, like go to classes and everything, and they don't see a dime of the money that they make. That Clemson kid who got hurt on the receiver, NCAA, they ain't going to pay for any medical bills. It's going to come straight out of his pocket or his family's.
Yeah.
And it's just absolutely, both Odell and the NCAA are in the wrong for this, and they're both in the wrong for different reasons. Odell, who knows what was going through his mind? Odell just saw LSU make history, his alma mater. He may have had a couple drinks or two. And, I mean, you can you really blame a guy like Odell who always is trying to be out in the public and out in the news for doing
Yeah.
something like this?
It's also interesting because, correct me if I'm wrong here, but if he had just handed it out to players that were going pro, players that weren't coming back, I don't know if he would have gotten, like, if players, like, for example, it says the video shows Beckham handing out apparent cash to a player who might not go pro, and junior defensive back Kirkland, I don't know how to say his first name. If he'd handed out to players like Joe Burrow, right, and, you know, Jefferson, would he still have gotten in trouble for that? Or because they're no longer collegiate athletes, would he be fine? How does that work?
You're you're technically a collegiate athlete until the day you leave college. No matter if your season is over or not, you still have to abide and follow the rules of the NCAA until the moment that you put in the form saying that you are quitting as a athlete, or you graduate, or you leave to go pro. You are still a collegiate athlete.
Okay, so Joe Burrow's already
So
put that form in. Because when he went on Barstool Sports, he said, I'm not a student athlete anymore, so I can say, yeah, about the money being real.
so Joe Burrow, yeah. So Joe Burrow, like once the season's over, if you already declared for the draft, Joe Burrow already declared, then he's done. He put in all the forms and everything to say that.
Okay.
Like when I ended up leaving, like I had to fill out forms saying that I was not gonna go and play collegiate volleyball somewhere else.
Okay.
And so I then was not a collegiate athlete.
Okay.
But
So you're
there's
saying.
if you like end up taking a gap year or something where you just go your freshman year and then you leave, you're still technically a collegiate athlete. So you lose a year of eligibility as well. So that's where that all comes in as well. So even if like I don't know if they all have their forms in or anything, like because that's all within the NCAA.
Yeah.
But until those forms are in or they declare for the draft, they are still a collegiate athlete.
So my question to you, a couple things. First off, what type of punishment do you think LSU, or is the NCAA going to come down hard on them? Like, what do you think in terms of a punishment? Do you think, you know, will happen with LSU? Do you think they're going to get screwed?
I think they're going to investigate it. I think it's going to be more towards the players that saw that the cameras shown
Yeah.
Odell handing them the money. I think it's going to be something similar to the James Wiseman,
Yeah.
where they may get suspended. But I mean, unless there's proof that like Coach O or like somebody on the coaching staff organized it, or like the athletic director organized it, like Odell handing them the money, then I don't see anything like happening.
Yeah, no, like
to 'em
postseason ban
whatsoever.
or anything like that.
No, I don't. I don't see anything like that. If anything, it's literally, in my opinion, it's going to be the players are going to get suspended and possibly fined, like James Wiseman, despite them not making money.
Yeah. I also read
So
that, dude, apparently it was Odell's winning. Like, he was handing out money that he won on his bet for LSU. I don't know. You know, it's just like you said at the beginning of the video, like, if he's going to hand out money to the players, let's not do it on the field with a million cameras, right? Like, that just doesn't make any sense to me.
he did go about it the smart way by doing that.
But no. Oh my goodness, Zach. I'm interested to see what's gonna happen to Odell. Like, you know, if you're a Browns fan, you're probably just like, why? This is just the most so unnecessary. But it's like you said at the beginning of the video, it's Odell. He loves to be in the spotlight. I'm sure he had a couple drinks in him. So thank you so much for coming on, Zach. I appreciate you very, very much. Guys, I will leave all of Zach's links down below. Again, let us know in the comments what you guys think of this situation. Zach, thank you so much. It has been your boy MboneHD, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.